I've never used this camera before, so we're really just trying this out. Welcome to the first ever Jake Parker YouTube video. Starting the morning off with some cream of rice before we go head over to hit a nice little upper day lift. The best pre-workout meal of all time. We're gonna enjoy this, do our morning reading, and then head off to the gym. It looks too good not to take a picture. Currently reading through the entire Bible. We are in Acts 18 and 19 today, so we're gonna knock these 2 chapters out, eat our cream of rice, and then we will be off to the gym after this digests, of course. So good. And somehow almost forgot, but we are going to need to make some coffee, of course. Time to caffeinate. Starting to get a little bit cold out. Not a huge fan. That's okay. We will prevail. So we're heading over to the gym for an upper day. Probably won't film a ton in the gym. Then we can do a little bit of yapping afterwards in the car. So been running upper lower for the past probably 4 months, and I have loved it. Have seen a ton of progress. I'll just take you along with me for an entire Friday upper day. We're back from the gym now. Very good upper day. Have been seeing a ton of progress in that, which has been really cool. Just wanted to talk a little bit about why am I posting videos, what is the aim for this, and just some stuff that I've been learning, and hopefully, just yap a little bit so that maybe someone can take a little bit of what I'm talking and apply it to their own lives. If all goes well, this will be my first posted YouTube video, and my mindset going into this video is already with the expectation that this video is not going to be good. Like, it's going to be pretty bad. I don't really know how to work the camera, not super comfortable talking to the camera, things like that. Don't really know how to edit. Lighting's probably terrible. Like I said, my expectations are not very high, but that's exactly why I want to start. Just like anything in life, when you first start something, you're not going to be good at it. You're going to be terrible at it, because why would you have that expectation otherwise? And it's easy to say that, like, yeah, if you're starting YouTube, you're not going to be great right away. But in so many other areas of our lives, we have this mindset of, I go and I try it once and I fail, so I'm just going to give up. But why would you expect anything else? Whenever you go into something new, whether it's going to the gym, you're trying to lose weight, eat healthier, posting on social media, starting a business, you're going to suck at first. It's going to be difficult. You have so much to learn. And I think that mindset can be so helpful. And it's something I've been learning. Just like when I started posting on social media a year ago, just on Instagram. Obviously, I'm not huge. I haven't done a ton with it, but I've grown so much. And when I first started, I came in with the mindset of understanding that these videos are probably going to be terrible. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably going to switch up a lot, which I have. But the only thing I told myself when I started was, you just cannot give up. You have to keep posting. I'm a firm believer that that is the key to any sort of success, whatever that measure may look like. It doesn't doesn't matter if you fail or succeed. You only really fail if you give up, because pretty much anything is a game. Whether you're posting on social media, whether you're trying to go to the gym, life is a big game, and the only way you can really lose at life is if you give up. If you can continue to stay in the game day after day, keep showing up, you simply can't lose. And that's the biggest mindset that I'm trying to go into with posting on YouTube, with continuing posting on social media, as I continue growing my fitness coaching business. The only way you can lose, and I think a lot of people lack that, you may have heard of something like the growth mindset, and that's really what it is. You take every opportunity to learn, to get better. Because again, the only way you can lose in any area of growth is if you give up. Because if you give up, you give in to what the other people are saying. Oh, he's never gonna stick with it in the gym. That's so lame. Even if you are cringy, which you will be at first, even if you do suck, just like this video is gonna be at first, you can't lose if you just continue to keep showing up, continuing to keep posting videos. And that's the intention behind all of this right now. My goal is to look back at this video a year from now and saying, wow, that video was really bad, but it's exactly what you needed to do in that moment. You just needed to keep showing up, keep posting videos, and I'm hoping in a year from now, these videos are gonna be a lot better. The videos will be a lot better, my business will have grown, and that's just because you can't give up. If you just keep showing up, if you stay in the game, you cannot lose no matter what. And it's so easy to be like, oh, this is so uncomfortable now, so I'm just not gonna do it. Oh, it's so cringy now, it's super hard right now, I'm just never gonna do it. But your future self is shaped by your present choices, what you're doing in the moment. And that's kind of the idea of delayed gratification, right? If you can just say, even though this is gonna be hard right now, I'm gonna do the work for my future self. I'm going to start paying down that ignorance tax right now because I care about what I want success to look like in the future and who I want to become in the future. And just understand that this time is gonna pass regardless, so why not start paying down that ignorance tax? Pick a big goal, one that actually scares you. Maybe you wanna lose 30 pounds. Maybe you wanna go to the gym for the first time. Maybe you wanna start that business, post on social media. Just start now and tell yourself, no matter what, I'm not gonna give up. No matter what other people are saying, as long as you don't give up, you can't lose and you're in the game. That's it. And that mindset can be so helpful because so many people go into these new endeavors thinking, if I don't figure it out in the first 1, 2, 3 tries to fail, it's not meant for me. It's never gonna be meant for you if you can't continue to keep going. And if you can just expand that time horizon and go in with that mindset, the expectations of being bad at first, you will have such a greater opportunity to grow and become a better version of yourself, which is exactly what the entire point of all of this is. But you can't do that with the expectations that you're not gonna have to go through those hard phases, because that's what you're gonna have to do. And I don't know if any of this made sense, but it's just kind of my mindset and expectation of going into posting on YouTube, is the expectation that this isn't probably gonna be great, but that's kind of the point. I'm getting into the game, and as long as I don't give up, then I'm winning at it, because that's the whole point of all of this. It's not to be perfect right away. It's to continue to grow, continue to push myself, and continue to invest in the future version of me of who I want. So I'm paying down that ignorance tax. I am delaying that gratification now to become that type of person who is better at YouTube in the future, who has a better business in the future. It's doubtful that anyone is still watching this, but if you're that one person, let this be that reminder to just keep staying in the game, keep showing up, and I will be alongside with you every step of the way. So whatever that may be for you, just don't give up, keep showing up, and stay tuned as these videos hopefully progress. Just remember that whenever you start, it's gonna be messy, it's not gonna be great, but the only way you lose is if you give up. So keep showing up every single day, stay in the game. So in a year from now, we'll hopefully look back and say, wow, that video did suck, but you've gotten a lot better, which is the whole goal of everything. Thanks for watching.